How does it feel to have clout? She was wonderful, guys. The Devnet Associate course on CBT Nugget is taught by Ben Finkel, Knox Hutchinson, and the man himself, Kit Barker. So I really enjoyed that course. It was very fun. Very practical, just as CBT Nuggets is, and thought of and well crafted. It was a very good course, and I recommend it to anyone who wants to study for the Devnet Associate. Then book, the Cisco Devnet Associate Official Certification Guide. Now, this book allowed me to understand the nitty-gritties that I missed from the video course or that they might not have mentioned. So it helped me have a deeper understanding of the topics. I also went through again a hand course on some topics that are in the exam blueprint. And finally, I used Nick Grisso's course on pluralsight and as a way of just like topping it off, getting someone else's perspective besides the guys from CBT Nuggets. I was lucky enough to have both video courses, but if you have to choose one, my personal opinion is use CBT Nuggets. And the book Official Certification Guide, it's very, very good, and it really covers every single topic on the exam blueprint. And those are the study resources I would recommend for the if you are studying for the Devnet Associate. How about the exam? Well, I failed my first try. That was quite an unfortunate event, but it was a good learning curve, I guess. I went to the exam overconfident, I believe. And another mistake I made when I was going into that exam was I went there very, very exhausted. Like the questions, they're about 105 or so questions in the exam, and most of those questions are very, very scenario based, and they really require you to think. And I went to the exam very exhausted, and yeah, it didn't come out well. I failed my first try. But just like winners do, I tried again. I relaxed. I waited for about 2 weeks. I tried to write the exam before the end of the year, last year. Unfortunately, I couldn't. There was something that went wrong with my online experience. Then PSMView helped me out. They gave me another exam voucher. So I managed to write it on the 15th of this year, which was quite a relief because I really wanted to be part of the class of Devnet class of 2020, and honestly, it was because of the club, honestly, and I couldn't resist that, and that's the main reason I actually did the Devnet Associate. But I really didn't expect to learn so much and to have so much knowledge gained from that one exam, and it was very insane. So I passed the second try. Now for the actual exam, it's like I said, it's very scenario based. Like here's the scenario, here are the resources, please design this for us. It's the same as that. If you don't have haven't worked with any APIs or had any practical experience working with APIs, and I don't think you really do well in that exam. the great thing about what I really liked about the CPT Nugget course, gave me a chance to work with every API, almost every API which is in the exam blueprint, and they gave me this way of understanding API documentation, just really understanding how to work with APIs, how to craft a script, obtaining devices or configuring devices, comprehensive on things like tools like Ansible. So that really helped me when I was going through this exam. I would really say that if you really want to pass this exam, you have to really get the work done. Get some experience, go into the Devnet sandbox if you don't have a development environment you can use. Write scripts. That's what I would say. It's a very long exam. Make sure you get rest. I mean, really make sure you get rest before that exam, because those questions are long and they require lots of thought and lots of attention. Then otherwise the exam I really enjoyed. It was a fair exam. There was nothing that was new. It was everything that was in the exam blueprint was on that exam. So don't expect something like Cisco dropping a bombshell on you and bringing something that's not in the exam blueprint now. It was a very fair exam. It was a tough exam, but perseverance, I got through it, and I know definitely if you're going to do it, you will get through it also. It's
Seems like blessings keep falling in my lap.